How are we all doing at home, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Kieran Shanahan, live here on Leapfrog Fight TV. We are 2 fights away from our main card. Up next we have David Monge from RH Boxing Gym against Sergio from Monge Academy. This bout is at 57 kilos. Is to be held under C-class padded Muay Thai rules for 3 2-minute rounds. Just seeing the boys here getting their gear on inside the cage. So as I was saying, these are 2 fights left ahead of our main card. I must say here, the Spanish crowd is unbelievable. They know how to get behind their fighters. They are chanting, and the atmosphere here has been electric throughout the whole evening. I hope you're all doing well at home. We've got a stacked main card of 4 fights coming up. If you're at home, stand up for the Spanish national anthem. Vamos, amigos! Okay, so as you can see here, the lads have elbow pads and shin pads off. So this is actually full Thai rules under N-class rules. So basically they can do everything they can do pretty much in A-class. However, they're fully padded up. So they'll be slicing and dicing, but the friction burn from the pads will be the most damage they'll get. However, do not let that slide. A whack from one of them elbow pads is not nice. So it's very interesting to see. The fight before this was absolutely electrifying, and that was for the WKA Spanish title, so I believe. So now these 2 lads are coming in hungry. I watched one of them hit pads at the back just before this fight, and strong shots. However, hitting the pads can always be a little bit different to what it's like when you're fighting. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves back home. If you're back in sunny England, I hope the weather's okay back there. Or sunny Ireland. Well, I don't know if it's always sunny, but I tell you, here in Madrid it's been like a sauna. So here we have the lads blessing the cage. Two boys blessing the cage now, doing their Muay. Find Sergio carrying on the dance a bit longer. However, I don't think the DJ is too clued on to the Thai tradition. So if you are new to Muay Thai, this is the Muay. So this is a traditional dance that Thai fighters do to seal the ring out of demons, to bless the ring, and also in a way to pre-warm themselves up and stretch themselves off in a lot of ways too. Back in Thailand with the betting culture, a lot of bets can be placed on the person with the best Muay. Usually shows it the best technique. However, I have seen this fail sometimes, so Sergio has a bit to prove now after coming through a nice Ram Muay. Following up from a Ram Muay, what you would usually have in the corner of the ring is the fighter giving a bow and the 3 taps on the side of the corner. That is called a Y crew. But the boys haven't done this to the corner of the cage, so they've just done the Ram Muay. Final bits of instructions now to the boys before they go in there. This fight will be held under 3 2-minute rounds, again under N-class Thai rules, so that's fully padded up Muay Thai. At 57 kilos. I think we're ready to go now, lads. It's been an interesting one here today, guys, you know, getting used to the commentary box in a different country. You know, I've been working on my Spanish over the last few days, so I might slip in a couple muy buenos. Well, Charlie, how's things? Welcome to the commentary box. How are you going?
I'm going well. It's cooled down a bit, which is fantastic.
Lovely. So
absolutely sweating.
Here we have David Monge versus Sergio. Sergio in the blue, David in the red. I think the DJ might have forgotten the Thai music, but there's no problem. I think the boys have the full power of the Spanish crowd behind them. This whole venue has been electric all evening, Charlie, with the Spanish crowd.
Tell me how the Thai music helps a fighter pace themselves and to know when to up it.
So, if you have watched Thai boxing before, you'd notice they have Thai music traditionally playing in the background, which is commonly the similar one that is used for the Ram Muay dance. Usually this music picks up in pace from round 1 to 5. Round 1 being a bit slow, 2 a bit quicker, 3 a bit quicker, and you get the gist. But each round, but through each round, that pace picks up more and more to try and influence the fighters to pick up the pace. But I don't think the lads are having a feely out process. I think that catch kick right hand has switched it up a little bit now. So nice push kick. Oi. I actually was watching Sergio warm up in the back room and he was practicing that step through elbow. It'd be interesting to see him land that elbow. Again though, this is a 3 2-minute round fight, so the best bet for these lads is to go in straight away, put in all the work from round 1 straight to round 3.
Sum up that first round for me, Kieran. Who at the end of this round should be feeling a little bit more comfortable and who's done a little bit more of that work to maybe nick that first round?
I'd say Sergio, he's a bit more active. Obviously he landed that catch kick right hand that made a good impact in putting David on his back. But I mean, David isn't out of the fight. Is still there getting to see what their power was like, what the timing was like. So I'd put Sergio ahead a little bit on that round if I was to pick. However, who knows? David could have a sudden burst of absolute buenoness and think I'm going to go at Sergio now with a lot of power.
Now, as a fighter in these moments, do you read your opponent's body language? Are they sitting down? Do they look tired? Are they holding an area in their leg that might be hurt?
I usually like to stand up for myself, so I like to kind of keep the legs fresh. When I sit down, I feel like they get a little bit stiff. There we go, the Thai music's on. Here we go, straight start, switch left kick from Sergio, landing on the chest, but straight back from David. David, my apologies. Oh, he's spinning back elbow. I was saying it, David is coming back, and so is Sergio. Wow. This has all the makings of a fight of the night contender. Already, look at the elbows going straight in. It's like the boys are playing Fruit Ninja inside there. Lovely sweep onto the back for Sergio. I love the aggressiveness of just, oh, he's spinning back elbow, nearly missing.
He loves them elbows, Sergio. He keeps wanting to go back to them.
Lovely clinch to knee and elbow technique. So as you can see here, everyone at home, if you're unfamiliar with the clinch, Muay Thai, you can punch and kick from range, and you can then tie yourself up into the clinch, which is basically like stand-up wrestling. You can then sweep your opponent to the floor. That is a good sway to the judges. Not necessarily a big score, but a good sway in showing dominance. Boy, David looking like the aggressor now, but a lovely elbow landing from Sergio on the back foot. See, Sergio is dangerous. Even though David is coming forward, Sergio has that element of them elbows.
Nice combination landed there from David.
Oi! See, even though Sergio's gotten 2 sweeps there, David, in my opinion, is coming forward a lot more clinical pressure, and is scoring a lot better with them knees. So it'd be interesting to see how the Spanish judges score this second round. For me, I would have the first round Sergio, second round David. So the third round now is all for the taking.
How do the judges see ringsmanship? Who controls that center stage?
So how do they what? How do they see?
Yeah, like how do they score? Do they favour the guys that are in the centre and pushing their opponents around the side?
So this comes down to like the art of Muay Thai and why it's so beautiful. You can have both styles of fighters. If you're a back foot fighter, you've got to be landing good, clean counter shots that are moving effectively your opponent. However, Sergio wasn't doing that as much that round. He did land a couple of elbows when David was coming in. However, the effect was on David's favour, I would say, in that round. He was clinched up tight, he was kneeing Sergio, and Sergio was constantly backing into the cage with no return. Like the one elbow that he did come back with, or the other elbow he came back with, was fine, but the overall amount of pressure that David was coming at was what the judges would be looking for. Sergio needs to up his game now, either kick and move or hit and move more effectively, or match the pressure that David is coming and try and out-clinch him.
So we're coming into round 3, the final round. Potentially it's one apiece. What's going through these fighters' heads at this moment in time?
Oh, I don't know. What we're going through my head is I hope I'd land one. If I was tired, if I was fit, I'd go through it more and more. But I think they have to find the dog in them. They have to want it. Who wants it more?
Some clean work coming here from David to begin the round.
David playing smart now, lovely. Moving on the outside with that push kick. Nice elbow. Oi, good knee.
Great elbow there lands from Sergio. And a fantastic sweep.
He times them sweeps, lovely. In my personal opinion, David needs to walk forward, put the pressure on him. His fitness will go the more he hits it. Oh, lovely tee. He can't be staying at range with Sergio. He's longer than him. Nice work from Sergio. He's playing the game well. He's moving with so much more effect in his shots now.
Once again, going back to them elbows with a good return there from David.
Oi!
Lovely jumping knee.
Jumping.
back and forth. What a war this is, Kieran.
The tiredness is getting to Sergio on that one, but I feel like he's probably nicked this round. So correction, this is a 5 2-minute round bout. So it'll be very interesting to see how round 4 and 5 goes from here. Their feeling out process has well and truly been done now. Here we go now, going into round 4. Sergio needs to keep that kind of pace now against David. David knows now what he needs to do to try and ruin Sergio's rhythm. However, if he stays at Sergio's reach, Sergio could just teep and move all night long. Just there, straight away, start with that teep. Oh, lovely combo there. And David's gone straight back in, taking some heavy shots on the way in, however. Using that cage to his effect. But Sergio moving off the cage, lovely. Some nice footwork there from Sergio. Sergio needs to keep his range, but I think he's hungry, he smells blood. And from what I can see, I think he can see blood as well. Blood coming from the nose from David. Just missing with that sweep. The tiredness is getting to them now. Near knee to the head. Hook just missing. David needs to keep this pressure on Sergio. This is where he will take the fight away for himself. What? Elbow wars going on. This fight could go either way. The boys are giving it shocks. 1 minute is in Sergio's favour, the next minute it's in David's favour. These lads are going all out and they are making their gyms ultimately proud. This 5th round will dictate who's going to take this win home tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 6 rounds away from our main card starting, so make sure you've got your cups of tea, your chocolate hobnobs and the whole shebang ready for 4 exciting fights on our main card. Coming up next after this bout, we have 1 title bout before our main card, so if you've got a fast kettle, get that thing on boil quick.
Are really getting behind these fighters. As a fighter, when you're in there, Can you hear them? Does it rile you up? Does it get you into the fight, or is it all black?
I'll tell you what, if it goes all black, I don't know what you're hearing, because that kind of stuff gets the goosebumps going and that extra bit of horsepower going. The boys showing their respect for the last round with a nice little hug. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. This is round numero 5. They both know they've got power in their shots. One of them's going to press it down in a second. It's going to get it going. And is it David? I feel like it is. He's bringing it straight away. This is where David needs to be. He needs to... Aye! So in the art of Muay Thai, if you do get someone's back, there is a little cheeky hump to show your domination. This is something that has gone on for years in the sport, so if you think that is something ignorant, it's not. It's very much a loving sign piece.
David going back to them left body hooks.
Spin elbow, just hitting the guard of Sergio. Nice catch to elbow. These lads are showing what Spanish fighting is all about. We've got two Spanish bulls in there going head to head. What I love the most is that this is amateur Thai, full padded, and these lads are going at each other. Imagine if the pads weren't on. With the amount these lads are elbowing, there'd be a queue at the hospital tonight.
So in Spain there's 3 types. They don't have novice or C or B class. They have amateur with the headgear. Fantastic into the fight there.
Wow!
Sergio gets the decision. David doesn't look too impressed.
Well, as I said, it could have went either way. As I said, it could have went either way. I think Sergio showed great heart in the fight. And yeah, I think David is upset because he did put on a great performance. He did put in a lot of work. However, Sergio did do a lot of great work himself with the counter shots, the counter elbows. So So I would have been happy with either fighter taking that home tonight. But well done, Sergio.
And Sergio is now crowned the WKA semi-pro Spanish champion. What a moment this must be for him and his fans.
Vamos, hermano, vamos.